Hello and welcome to part 39 of our Chaos Gate Daemonhunters Ruthless campaign. We left off, we defeated Aegir the Benevolent in an extremely hard fought, close battle. It was really testing our abilities there to shove a tier 3 halberd entirely up Aegir's big backside. So there we managed it. So then we flew over here. I think we gamed out that we can do this one and stop this one just in time from being a big old nuisance there. Because these are building up such that they're not actually that big a concern. And then I'm not too worried about their rewards. The armor would have been delightful, but oh well, we have to make do. There was blue there, which I would have liked, and then hammer. So we get the servitors, which are the most important of those, and then some knights I don't really care about. But first and foremost, here we are. Right, extract 6 seeds, no brainer. I'm just going to stick the extractor skull on. I'll have to crit maybe one party to pull it off, otherwise it's engage a bunch of pods and kill things. We have new enemies to face, which is cool. Blightlord, even better Terminators, Beasts of Nurgle, and Noxious Blightbringers, the annoying anti-psycho ones. Tier 3 base equipment, and maybe the skull if it's cool. I have how much rec? I'm about to get 4 more to go to 12. I'll spend maybe 6, so I'm still at 6. And how much am I spend over here? I could do that, I can drop grenades for a turn, so I'll get, if I need the extra point, we'll see. Probably not, honestly, none of that is particularly useful. Okay, the team, ranking guys, is everyone in my entire army now 9? Yes, or everyone is now 9. So there's no point, either I start buying extra ones to rank them, and it's terrible buying them there. I'm better off just waiting for cool stuff to pop up in the missions. So what would I want in terms of extra? I've got a couple of Purgators already ranked. I've got a pair of Justicars already ranked. I've got 3, in fact. 1 Librarian, 1 Paladin, 1 Interceptor. A second Interceptor would be a very good idea. Having just the one is not great. And then, I don't know, maybe a Chaplain or something, one of the special extra class I haven't picked up. So one of those pop up, we'll grab one. What am I getting out of this mission again? Rewards. Rank 5 Purgator. Again, I know I've got plenty. I'm fine on Purgators because the Purifier counts as basically one of the same class as well. So just play it with basically anything you want. You're not concerned about XP anymore. Librarians are cool for jumping around. Do I need you? I mean, if I'm going to encounter that big beast of Nurgle that's a demon, having the anti-demon halberd and the crit spam build would be very nice. I can just instant kill him. So that's okay. You to chuck your grenade spam is good. Before I forget, of course, we want to change out that for the extractor skull. 5. It said it wanted, what, 1 more? I think I need 6. So could I grab a different armor piece? What am I using currently? Equipment slot for crit chance, which, I mean, who cares? I think there is... Did I pick up the superior? I don't think I bothered with the superior servo skull armor. I could take that one and give myself 7 uses. Grenade damage, meh. Focus, that's in use already. That doesn't matter. I don't really need the extra slot for this, is almost wasted. Willpower and focus and resistance, that's not great. There you go, I did pick it up, I thought so. So I'm giving up what? I'm giving up the slot that I'm barely using. And an upgrade. Green. There you go. I have more than enough to take care of all the servo skull with just the one guy. Purple, I've got too much, so enjoy the extra health. Fine. Yeah, the Warp Break Hammer doesn't care for critical strikes. I'm just AoEing things. That makes sense to me. You've got Annihilator just to get on the pesky high armor targets to hit them. You're the same AoE and individual targets. So we've got anti-machine, anti-demon, AoE melee, and AoE at range. So you get small thing killers, big thing specific killers. Strats, we are as... There we go, we have surge prevention. Not when there's only 5% building per turn, that's terrible. So I think I can get rid of Tide of Shadows. It was somewhat irrelevant as it transpired. Back to dominate. Cool.
This cathedral was home to the heretic Nulinius, though his cult was marked for purging over 300 years ago.
Time, or perhaps something else, seems to have done the deed for you, Knight.
No matter what foul ground our enemy chooses to sow his seeds, we will cleanse it.
It's purple, yay! I was wondering what seeds we'd be getting, kind of hoping for blue. Have to intentionally take blue ones. It's never really the priority when we're looking at like campaign mission selections there. It's more about reaching things, rewards. But yeah, we do really need to, if we got any discretion at all, going for a blue one would be fine. So we have 4 to deal with, plus some reinforcements. They'll move towards us here, which is convenient, because it might be easier to engage them. And then how are you other teams? You're going to move across, don't worry. You're moving that way. Obviously, you'd like to kind of pick them apart one at a time, so we'll go for this one first and see what the map allows us to do otherwise.
Moving swiftly. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I kind of thought I was moving the librarian on that one, but never mind. Are they going to move so far that they'll be able to see us if I move to there? Maybe, so just in case, I'll make sure I'm in cover. I would prefer for you, maybe if I run you this way, because you can get to here and then just start lobbing grenades. And then you, I'm kind of splitting up somewhat here, but I might just Gate of Infinity onto them to skip through this one.
As you will.
Good. Non-visible. Must have just managed it. They're coming a bit closer, don't worry about those moving away. Yeah, these two are irrelevant. Whole 5%. So that one's going to move to about there, so it's a bit awkward. It's going to do that thing where they pop up on this side, get triggered, and then I'm in a terrible spot to deal with them. So if I had to kill them all, I'd like to kill them kind of blocking line of sight.
Ready to serve.
A Gate of Infinity directly onto the target. Although I don't think I'm allowed to do it. I'd have to do it over here for line of sight reasons. There, that's close enough.
We travel unseen paths.
Hop, skip and jump. Pair of Terminators, including the fancy one.
Knights, draw your steel and face me.
They stay nice and close, I appreciate it.
And decay. Prepare to engage. Turn. At your
First things
command.
first, I'll borrow that. I was kindly told that you get more seeds relative to the kind of eliteness of the unit, but I don't think there's any way to tell how many you get, so we're doing fine. Right, what does a Blight Lord Champion do? Toxic Cloud, launch a blast over Area 4, afflict weakened. Okay. Immune to afflictions, plague knockback. Shielded advance, takes no damage from autos. Okay, so I think if you're relying on like supporting fire and stuff, it wouldn't achieve anything. He has no auto abilities of his own. Flail of Corruption, melee attack, striker do 6 damage, it's fine, knockback as well. Plague Shield, set zone area 5, gain 5 armor, striker, oh, so it's our paladin's equivalent. Yeah, he's a pure melee combatant who's quite tough, he has no autos of his own. Weakened, rip the shield off, can't use defend or armor break 3, yeah, it's all pretty easy to deal with. And you're just a regular one. So in terms of where we've positioned, this is actually perfect because you've got the anti-armor hammer, so I'd of course use you. Before that, would you like to swing this first? Kind of hit them both with the crack grenade? Yeah, it's good for armor stripping as well.
Firing now.
Start. Now in terms of getting kills here, no one cares about XP, so we're just doing it as efficiently as possible. Can you move to there and kind of start getting away from the other one? Yeah. Amazingly, I think this does actually work because I'm meant to do how much damage? 5 damage, so just 5 damage really, and then 4 strikes. So he should go down to 21 is to 16, but if I use the 4 strike, go down to 14. Yeah, the extra armor I go through for free means I do more damage. 14 left.
Yes, Commander.
You're still full.
Your command.
You've got 1 to spare. I could astral aim a target.
What is your will?
Can I kill these while being sort of safe here? Is what I'm trying to pull off.
Praise the Emperor.
Your gun's the anti-demon one. It's not super effective against these. Oh, sorry, no, it isn't. I'm wrong. He's got the anti-demon gun. 5 damage plus 2 crits. I don't think any of them do. Obviously not you. You could do a big one of these and do excellent damage. That basically cripples them. Yeah, loads of willpower you're not using for anything else.
Face your judgment.
That leaves you with 2. So I can come over here, hit this one, get some willpower back, and then move to safety. I can't hit and kill him, so I'm going to have to finish off that one. And move to there. You've got 2, so I could just shoot and kill him, get my willpower back. The moment I do that, the battle will end, so I want to move these 2 first.
I am here to serve.
How do I effectively engage these without them? If they come through here, that's fine, because it makes it easier, whereas if they start there, they're a pain in the neck to engage properly. So just come line up here.
Unleash me.
You do the same, so you throw grenades over there. I think I'm safe here. I can't be... Just in case, let's go there.
At your command. Targets destroyed.
Yeah, 2 Terminators, not really kind of pushing the limit of my ability there. I'm happy to wait and just see where they go. No, perfect. Now in the building. This means when I engage them, they won't pop out annoyingly on the other side. I could gate straight onto them again. I don't think I need to bother this time. I'm just going to run at them. Ah. Beast of Nurgle. It's having some difficulty retaining lunch, it seems. So obviously I'd love for you to get onto it as fast as possible. I could probably just use Honor the Chapter to do great damage against this turn.
Yeah.
AoE is not going to be useful against... I mean, you could do a lot of effective damage, but I have target-specific eliminators to handle this for me.
I've claimed a seed.
Now what does this do? 35, Beast of Nurgle. Active abilities, Paralyzing Vomit, Blast Area 1, range 10, 2 damage and Immobilize. That's kind of annoying. Attention Seeker. Target an immobilized sniper within range 10. Next turn, any medium-sized unit in space will be destroyed. Wow. So you're... Oh, basically... Okay, so it immobilizes you, and then you've got 1 turn to stop it. Otherwise, it will just instant kill whatever's in the zone. Alright, that's kind of boring. Tail Swipe, Spread Attack, Arc 60, range 2, deal 4 damage. Immune to inflictions, a ranged plague. That's sensible. Movement hazard 1. It leaves a slime trail behind. Horrendous. Autos 50%. At the end of each turn, 50% chance to heal 6. If we instant kill it, who cares? We do 6 damage on attacks. No mutations, nothing else going on. Decent crit vulnerability, so it's actually quite easy to hit. I haven't actually been paying to that throughout the campaign. They have their own innate crit chance. I thought maybe the knights had a kind of basic 5% to start, but that's not how it works apparently. How do I fight you without... Okay, that works, and I've still got 1 left. Do that. 4 strike. So it's 30%, 40%, so 70%, and it has innate 20%, so it's basically 90% to crit, as I understand it. It immediately happens. So bleed 6. If we're going to kill it instantly, that's pointless. Disabled, disabled, so none of that really matters. Yeah, just whatever you feel like doing. Purely doing this for damage output. Get AP back for free, that's cool. Do I even need to burn any more 4 strikes on this? Can I just hit it the old-fashioned way? I'm doing what? A flat 9 damage, so 9, 18. If I 4 strike it... Oh, I accidentally pressed the button before I even decided. Fine. I crit it anyway, it seems. Still have AP left, yep. 4 strike won't kill it, but you will do if you crit. All the 4 strike seems to do is add 1 extra point, which isn't really worth it, so I'll kill you in 1 hit later.
Ready to serve.
You'll want to come up here and start killing these. You've got the anti-armor hammer, but it's a pain for you to get onto the target, so...
Yes, Commander.
You're using a lot of willpower that hasn't been used to anything yet, so if I honor the chapter U, I think you'd be better off getting willpower back on our fellow here, because then he can actually start using it, so... I can be there, and that's 1 left. It costs me all... Yeah, it's too slow as a Terminator.
Your orders?
You move to there and then astral aim him a bit.
As ordered. I can see your weakness.
No annoying gun. 12 health left. How much do you do on contact? 5 flat. Which becomes enormous if I use that, but the whole point is to gain willpower, not burn it. So can someone do like 7 damage to this somehow? Can't reach. I could chuck a... I've got loads of frag grenades I'm not going to use for anything, so that works. Also knocks in closer, which is convenient.
Destroy. Ignore the wounds.
Okay, if this is going to end this turn, I might as well run you forward so you're in an easier position to tackle the next slot next turn. So just run to here. You can easily kill that. Terminator can easily kill that.
Aye, sir.
You're spent, so just move to... I mean, I've got 1 AP all the way up to there, and he's got, what, 3 health, so I could just stand there and do 5 damage and just be in a better spot to move up later.
We bring. You have been judged.
Violently ill to the very end. This is it still hazardous? No, it isn't.
Ready to serve.
Oh, it is for you though. Oh, is it because you're immune to that kind of stuff?
Unleash me.
Possibly. I'm guessing you must have some sort of immunity to it I forgot about. Cool.
Yes, sir.
Purifiers. I suppose it makes sense, doesn't it? A purifier can't be harmed by evil chaos muck. Is there anything on the other side if I break through? No, they're going to be squashed right into the corner. And they're going into that corner, so no threat at all. Might as well just start knocking through now. Maybe not that far, it might be a push.
Yes, Commander.
I actually want them to move because it makes my life easier, so I'll have the Terminator grab that for us.
Praise the Emperor. Moving now.
Your orders?
Given the distance, I'm pretty sure that's perfectly fine. And you could hop down, but I don't need you to. Just wait here. I'm going to move back in a second. Don't worry about those. Most of that warp chart is being generated by me moving around. You get your willpower back. Does that count for the objective? I don't... Oh no, it's already complete. So I thought it was going to be extract 6 seeds 1 at a time from 6 targets. I thought, well, that's going to be a bit difficult. There's not always 6 pods to engage. But no, it's just 6 seeds. And if it counts all the kind of benefits and buffs I get from all of the research I've done into greater extraction. So, a bit of trivial. But not visible yet. Realistically, I'd like the librarian to be the one that triggers them. Because then I can just teleport onto them instantly. And if I'm going to do that anyway, should I not just run towards them with the librarian? Like there and then see them?
Moving now.
They are. Hey, it's a little pod.
Are you coming?
Don't spread out too much. I want you all to get killed instantly. Okay. Well, as long as I'm here while I have the extractor servo skull, I might as well make use of it. So I'll be able to tell in the recording, if you go back, if I instantly achieve the objective from extracting seeds off the first Terminator, maybe that was more 6 or more immediately.
Seed claim at your command.
Willpower's fine. Let's get right in there. Hey, on there, why not?
We travel unseen paths.
Now, I think best candidate for this wipeout would be you. You can hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. If I hit that one, I hit all of them in this cone, which is great. So just 2 hits onto that kills basically all of them. 1. Silence.
Foe destroyed.
I command it. Man, that's a bit easier than it was at the start of the campaign. So you and you. Remember, he's the annoying fellow who is immune to anything fancy you can do. Unless I just shove him off the edge. Just frag grenade to make him disappear off the edge there. Don't know if he's quite close enough to be thrown that far, but I mean, yeah, why not? Be gone! Yeah, well, I guess he's going to stay on by 1 square. Now in piece of cake. And then you get your willpower back. It's worth more on you. Thump. Straining. Okay. And we'll just make up. You're going to move to there, which is gives us plenty of time to rush over. There first. Would it be easy to engage? Now remember, I don't know if the reinforcements will kick in or just stay out of combat, but there will be those pods that appear with reinforcements. I was going to say I usually bother to kill them, but there's actually, without any XP gain, there's no point. There's no merit in doing it whatsoever. I suppose it ends the mission slightly faster, because they're all dead and then I can just hit and turn a bunch. We do it because it's fun. Killing demons and chaos just for the love of the game.
Yes, Commander. As ordered.
It's not about the XP, it's about what's doing right. Killing things. Hello.
The clangor consumes you.
I was kind of hoping they wouldn't trigger, because then that would happen out of combat, but fine, whatever.
Just wait.
Can't teleport onto them. Interesting. Do it the hard way. Cool.
Praise the Emperor.
Well done, my brother.
Oh, I forgot that would trigger the end of it as well.
God's minions converge on your location.
Yeah.
Hold your ground until the Dominus can teleport you from the surface.
You can ignore those for a while. They're too far away to help. Okay, so if I just run forward and fight the pod by engaging already, they'll then pop in and I can turn around and deal with them.
This is coming with me.
How do I most effectively get to you? I can't teleport. I can hit them with one of those immediately. That's a good start. How much health do they have? 6, 9. How much does one of these grenades do?
I am here to serve.
Unleash me.
Flat 9. So if you get a good grenade, you can basically kill them all. Yeah, like that. All but the ones at the back there. I mean, that's good enough, honestly. If I threw one of the little ones first, I could hit both of those. Ah, that's a shame. I could knock him off the... If I... Depends where he winds up. I might be able to just throw 2 frags and wipe out the whole team. You kill those, he'll get knocked back, and then 1 frag can go there, killing him and shoving him off the end. I think that works fine.
Firing on target.
Yep. Good position there. That looks doable.
Enemy down.
I got AP back. No, it's just the noise. And then here, that dies. And I'm going to make sure you fly off the end there.
We bring death.
That's an unbelievable arm you've got on you there.
Another one down.
Hey presto. That's all those gone. You're the only one who's burned AP, so it's slightly difficult to move into position. No, you can still get all the way... I still have 2. I used at least 2 to throw the grenades. I don't know how I'm refunding it. Oh, well, that's fine. You don't need to be that close, just stand here. That's a perfectly reasonable position to throw grenades from. Don't need to reload. No, we're good. Just that's fine.
On the hunt.
I just rush and kill these. They'll be dead and gone, and then we'll focus on those later. I could even dominate one over there just to be mean about it. Or I could split them into 2 teams of 2 and see if I can just kill them all even with separated knights. I mean, yeah, I've got all of these to play with. I'm not using any of them, so why not? Yeah, I think it's the most efficient way. So I'll split you up. So I need 1 AoE killer, which is you, and 1 elite killer. I don't know what's going to be in the pods, though, which is a shame. If it's high armor, I guess you've got some anti-armor with your crack, so I'll send you this way. That's fine. And then you'll come this way to immediately get on those. Yeah, anti-elite, anti-AoE, anti-elite, no, anti-elite, anti-AoE. Just depends on what kind of elite we're facing.
Moving now.
I think we'll be fine regardless.
Foul heresy.
Okay, that's the wrong side. Well, the demons there, you can kill that in one hit, but yeah, there's a high armor target there. It's slightly more of a hassle. And you got the you got the machine. We got lucky there. Good. The Annihilator's in the exact right spot. Why are you running away? You're costing me an AP to attack you with. What a loser. A Hellbrute immediately fleeing.
Yes, Commander.
But, well, it's pretty much a no-brainer for you. Yeah, because look, he cost me one by shoving himself in the corner there. I'm fairly certain if I just use Quicksilver here and get through this. I'll use Honour the Chapter with you over there because it's worth more. God, and do I have enough to escape now? Yes, I'm well out of the zone there. Although it might trigger that, will explode and bother me. I have another use of Quicksilver because I used it first, so I can just definitely get to safety by moving to here and running.
Moving swiftly.
Yeah, why risk taking the damage for no reason?
Praise the Emperor.
I can't teleport, but I can move once and then maybe throw one of my psychic bombardments over there just to be a bit helpful. That's perfectly reasonable. Might as well make some use of the AP while I've got it. Vortex of Doom does not have the range to help, sadly. Yeah, we didn't get there. This might's even shorter range, so I can't contribute anything really to help.
Your orders?
You have no more. I threw all the frags, but a crack would be perfect because you can soften him down such that he dies in one hit and then you get rid of his armor. Have any mutations for me to strip off of them? No. No, so that cleansing flame thing serves no purpose. Just throw a pair of these.
Target acquired.
Cool, you're one hit from... You still have some armor, so I might as well do another one. Well, not on him, but you know what I mean.
The enemy is wounded.
Oh, well, you have Hammer Hand, so I can crit and also almost guaranteed to get my... Surely you want to do it on him, so if I Hammer Hand you first, auto crit, presumably refund AP. And if I refund AP, it's an instant win because I can kill you too. He survives, unless I Force Strike. I can just pick up these, no problem. Ah, yes, that I thought about that. Good news, it doesn't matter. Okay, just hit the end turn button a couple times. Oh, it didn't even... Oh, interesting. If you kill all the enemies, it counts as battle end and you refund your AP, but it doesn't count as the next turn for the purposes of setting off the explosive. So yeah, we're good. I didn't need to try. If you're content that you can definitely kill off all the enemies, you don't have to try so hard to escape the pod or the explosive radius. Kaboom.
At your command.
No warp surge. I just wanted to see what it looked like. I've never used it before. Looks like that.
Teleport coordinates locked. Initiating sequence.
Yeah, so max rank knights with tier 3 upgraded equipment, not really having much difficulty with low challenge missions. Cool. Grimoires to speed up the research time on those Reapers. We're just going to hound them across the star map and get rid of them fast. I don't need the Purgator. Blue is the one thing I can't do. It's got, I mean, decent-ish damage. Who cares? Solaris. Oh, is that AP refunding? You take AP from the enemy, which is cute, but with all of those status debuffs and like weakening the enemy in any regards, is it better than just killing them. No, then let's just kill them. I don't really see much point. Keeper of the Flame. Oh, that's the tier 3 version of the grenade armor. Yes, let's go. So, okay, that goes straight onto whatever purgator or purifier I'm using. Excellent. So I bought all of those. I bought tiers 1, 2, and 3 of the flame sets. So what does it do relative to the others? It will do a flat 3 damage, more range, more ammo. I'll compare it to the other one in a second. Halo Skull, which are a bit pants, but I've got the wreck, so I'm just going to do it to get it out the bloody slot so I can get cooler stuff in later. I'm purely taking this so it's out the way. I won't ever use it. Great XP gain there. Well done. Okay, no servitors as of now. Yeah, we're doing okay. So let's just... Oh, just immediately go into there. Who am I kidding? And then the purifier.
Turn.
Load out armor slot. So we're on this one. It currently does... Grenades do +2 damage. And then have 4 range and +1 ammo, versus on upgrade +3 damage, so 1 extra, 6 range, so 2 extra range, and it will be 1 ammo. So the ammo is the same, but a little bit more range, a little bit more damage. Good deal. And then, I mean, that's the health is irrelevant, but I'm swimming in it, so who cares? Red's good enough to justify it. It's also just a really good one to have. Range, yeah. Oh, do the upgrades kind of synergize with the type? So if it's a pure damage upgrade, it's usually red. If it's like extra slots or ammo and stuff, it's green. If it's armor based, it's usually yellow. That might have been the theme. Wasn't really paying attention. So what does blue do? It's like 4-strike crit chance stuff that I haven't really been upgrading. Cool, you have your even better armor. There you go. How much damage are I doing per grenade? Flat 10? Yeah, frags now do 10 each. So amazing. And then these even tier 1s do 8. So it'll be very cool when I upgrade them. I think they'll be flat 10 as well, but they'll have less area, which is nullified by the fact they have amazing area because of his innate abilities, and then amazing armor pierce. Cool, good upgrade, thank you. And 6 days. Yeah, fly straight over to there. We can just make it.
I hear that one of these Reapers has been banished from the Materium. A commander's first victory against a greater denizen of the warp warrants a special commendation. Given your present circumstances, I will allow you one unrestricted request from the armory.
Hey, thanks, Kai. So request the banner. I'm guessing you'll celebrate your victory. That will probably be like high morale XP gain. When all of your knights are rank 9, that's a bit moot. So melee, ranged, or suit of armor. Well, I'm not the ranged one. I basically don't make use of it. It'll be like a storm bolter or something. So armor or melee weapon? Realistically, I mean, surely you wouldn't give me like a tier 1 or 2 piece. Probably taking the armor would be fine because I'm... Oh no, I've got so many pieces of armor. I'm struggling to use them. I would like a Terminator plate, but I can't guarantee I'll get a Terminator suit. If I take the melee weapon, you could get something really cool. I mean, I've got what? Anti-machine, anti-demon, anti-AoE hammer. I've got some really, really cool ones. I'm not hard up. So a suit of armor just to get some really cool Terminator stuff. And if I see a melee weapon, I'll pick it up myself.
Once worn by the
Yes!
greatest of Justicars.
Terminator armor. Okay, I got exactly what I wanted. Results venerable added. Okay, let's have a look. Thanks, Kai. Just pick a Terminator, any Terminator.
Ignatius.
Load out armor. It is a tier 3. So what am I using? He's using armor and willpower. It comes with flat armor and resistance. Yay, the thing I don't care about because it's not a thing I need if you just kill all the targets. Okay, it's nice to get it out the bloody pool so that if I do get another tier 3 suit, it's not going to be that one, which I would have loathed. If it popped up, I would have had to just take it and spend 3 requisition just to get it out the way so I get something cooler later. So fine, you're out the way. Good, I don't have to spend 3 rec on it. Thank you, Kai. Saving me all 3 requisition. Is anything going to happen here? By the time I get there, I'll probably be on the next Reaper as well. Two. Yep, that'll trigger.
I hear whispers, the sibilant murmurs of demonkind, taunting me.
Guidance. Turn off your audio receptors. We cannot risk demonic infestation on the edict.
They are mere words, Dominus. Ah, Commander. I have attuned the Codex once more. This Reaper can't hide from us now.
Excellent. I will inform Ektar. We must ready our forces.
We will be ready.
Yes, you're going to come down and help us with this one, are you? What is this? Is this basically a Chaos Spawn that went a bit too far? Reaper located. Unificus the Undying. I have subsumed the Tentarus seeds into the Codex Toxicus. It flickers with 1,000 perversions of the human form, ever mutating, changing too quickly to comprehend. I find it deeply unsettling, a manifestation of my human weakness. Brother Ektar claims it doesn't matter. The Reaper has been revealed, and soon we will send it screaming back into the void. New mission: Hunt Reaper. Is it on this side somewhere? Kind of over there, that's fine. Hey, another ship. Yeah, I'm still going to do this so it doesn't pop those up, and then I'll fly over and grab that. Oh yeah, but there loads of time to spare. Piece of cake. Yeah, another Terminator. And what's the other one? Like Champion. Oh, the regular foot champion. Okay. Yeah, and then, what, is someone getting chatty with us? No, it's just you're just struggling for ship status, and you completed your research. I can't do another one of these while I'm stuck waiting for the mission. So my temptation at this point was to say, well, let's just do one of these researches while I wait. But honestly, I'll fly over and I'll kill that so fast that will probably waste some time doing these that I don't really care about. 11 days, I don't know, maybe making my way towards the extra slots just so I've got it wouldn't be terrible. What would I be using it for though? I don't know, I guess some of these, that's too far to get to. All of these are pretty terrible. Heal 6 everywhere, that's cute but not really necessary. I don't need willpower, that would be really the best of the bunch here, but it's down the one path I can't access. That's only 9 days. I think I can do that, and then by the time I fly over and kill the Reaper, I'll only lose a couple of days. The extra crit chance for return also is pretty nice if I had the extra slot, so some of these are good. Armor, less so. Purify, heal, less so. So take that, and then the extra slot just to use that one. Yeah, why not? It's only 9. That's livable. Otherwise, I think we stop there, because the next thing to do is I just do the mission, take off your grenades if you're feeling spicy with the requisition, see how I feel. Otherwise, I'm very happy with that. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, please do like, subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I do appreciate it. By now, from the viewership perspective, you'll have seen the 1,000 subscriber special. So just in case that's not something you're interested in, thank you very much for all the subscriptions and coming along. It's obviously very nice to see the channel grow. It's purely a hobby and for fun. So if other people are enjoying it as well as me, fantastic. We've achieved the objective. So great work. You'll note from that it slightly went right. I thought it was a perfect rendition of our channel. Lots of effort, lots of sincerity. From a technical standpoint, maybe struggling a little bit, some room for improvement there, but hey, never mind. It's all about just having a bit of fun. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.